Okay, so here I am in SalesGRID, and let's say I am a salesperson for GE Aerospace. As you might know, GE Aerospace, they sell jet engines and all sorts of avionics equipment and so forth to the aviation industry. But I am a salesperson for GE and I'm working a few deals. I'm working Qantas, for example. Let's say Qantas have sent us a request for proposal. This is in the meantime, this is based off various conversations I've had with Qantas and emails, and with all this content, I can do a whole bunch of things as well as do a bulk response for an RFP. But, I can research the annual report, draft a meeting rep email, and so on and so on. Let's pick the annual report here. So there's all these prompts that are defined to do certain things during the sales process. The bulk response, which I'm about to show you, is purpose-built for handling RFPs. What we're looking at here is just some output from the AI, based on a predefined prompt, which actually looks at the annual report for Optus. So it's giving us a bit of a dossier on Qantas. So within SalesGRID, you get the AI generates a whole bunch of output for you. It actually gives you the sources where the contents come from. You can click on these sources to take you to the document. It'll take you to the correct part of the document where it's come from, and so on. So that is a bit about just an initial introduction into using SalesGRID on a deal. But let's look at RFP. So for example, let's say we have an RFP here, and I've got an RFP, and this has been loaded into my Google Drive document. So here's what the RFP looks like. There's a whole bunch of questions. Obviously, RFPs can come in all shapes and sizes, but this is just an example how it goes. So I'm going to select, say, 10 questions here. I'm going to go back into SalesGRID, and I'm going to copy and paste those questions into the requirements here. I can put in additional instructions like please focus on how we're different to Rolls-Royce. I click go, and so what happens here is that the AI is going to work on those 10 questions. It's worked out that there are, in fact, 10 questions. It's going to take about 2 minutes, and so it's going to work. And what it's doing is it's going to the library, and it's actually picking up all the information in the library to find the best possible answers to those 10 questions. So as it's doing that, let's actually have a look at what the output looks like. So when that is finished, I'll be able to copy and paste the 10 questions in here. Here you can see I've actually done it for the whole lot here. There's about 60 odd questions in here. And what SalesGRID gives us is a comply, a short answer, a long answer, a confidence score, an explanation, and even the sources. So it gives you a really comprehensive set of content that you can then review and then use as required. So the confidence score is really handy. You can see here that some of these confidence scores are a little bit lower at 80%. I can check the explanation to see why that's the case, but I can then, it just really helps streamline doing, obviously speed is really important. It means that, we can get this done really quickly. In fact, you can see here, it's now finished. It's done those 10 questions in about 10 minutes. I can download that and copy and paste it into my Excel doc or Word doc. So it's all about speed, but it's also about quality. A lot of work's gone into, how do we get the best quality short answer, long answer by scanning the whole library content. And again, you've got this confidence score then to sort of guide you as to where you should be investing your time on the second edit. And that is basically it. Once you've done the RFP, you could actually upload that RFP into a completed RFP into the library. So on future RFPs, the SalesGRID will now know about that RFP response, so that you load more and more content, more and more answers with more and more breadth. It's going to be even more and more. So that's a little bit about doing RFPs within SalesGRID. But of course, it's not just RFPs, it's the whole sales process where you can set up all these prompts to handle different parts of the process. You can manage the prompts yourself. You can manage your process, and so on and so on. Please let us know if you'd like to learn more, and we can step you through a full demo of the system. Thank you.